It looks like the next map is loading up already. I'll just let the music play for just a little bit more before we actually jump into that game. No, it looks like my computer is winning the race. Didn't expect that, it doesn't happen a lot. But let's get into this possibly final map of tonight. We have it on Polar Night, and currently at match point it is the Heralds of Apocalypse. Playing for them, Kilau on his way to all kill xGame, and let's see if Mamba has something to do about that. But for now, Kilau spawning in the 6 o'clock position of Polar Night, trying to go for the all kill. Now in the 12 o'clock location of Polar Night, we have Mamba, another Zerg player sent out by xGame, and let's see if he can bring it back. He has to kill every single member of the Heralds of Apocalypse to bring this game, this clan war back in their favor. So let's see if he is able to do that, or if he will fall to the might of Kilau as well, as so many before him did. So no early pools going on just yet. And let's see if they will actually go for that spawning pool first, or if we will have some greedy play with a hatchery first. Not the 10 pool by any of the players to try to punish that as well. And Mamba is actually going for that early gas as well before the spawning pool even. So he was going to put on some pressure on Kilau from the very first moment. Kilau not getting that gas down for that speed just yet, but he's going to go for that spawning pool first, which will definitely help him defend, especially if he gets those queens out. But at 16 supply, he's going to get his natural expansion. And both players will very shortly also scout with their overlords what their opponent is doing, and the lack of expansion might jump to Kilau to get those defenses ready as quickly as possible. And that's the next question of this game, if Mamba is able to do that damage. He almost has 100 gas, he needs 2 more trips, just 1 more trip, and he's getting his drones off that gas immediately. Going back to the mineral mining, and circling speed has started already before the gases of Kilau have even started. But he's going for that spine crawler immediately. He knows there's something coming, and the first Zerglings are making its way across the map. So with that spine crawler, it will definitely help him get those extra defenses up. He will most likely even be able to defend his natural expansion if he plays it right, because he has his own Zerglings out already. The queen is coming out too. Oh, he's actually relocating his spine crawler, and at that time the Zerglings might make it into the base, but there's only 4 Zerglings at this time. A few more are reinforcing, but there are 6 Zerglings for Kilau as well. So no advantage to be held there yet, and the speed for Mamba is not done yet, but he is going to go for that expansion behind this, not going completely all in on early aggression. Now, Kilau is actually still playing this completely gasless, just going for those extra queens to get the units, to get the defenses going. But he will not be able to move out anytime soon, and he will know that his opponent did get that gas. So let's see if it's wise. It's a wise decision from him to get those Zerglings across the map, because if one player has speed but the other player does not, the player with speed has the ability to determine which battles he wants to take. And he actually catches a queen, which is really nice, and he did not get the inject off on that hatchery as well, which will definitely hamper the production possibilities as well. It looks like he might actually get a second queen as well. Yes, he does. And no queens in production. He is producing 2 more at this time. But the larva advantage will be for Kilau, and 1 Zergling into that main base, getting an extra worker kill as well. And in total 2 workers were killed by Kilau, and he does have that worker advantage. He has that larva advantage, as he can just inject at his at his hatcheries, getting those extra gas up as well. So maybe we'll even see some very early Mutalisk play, but we also see double evolution chamber, so it's just a wish from me, but I don't think we will actually see that. But 4 gases being taken at the same time, it gives a lot of possibilities. But that Roach Warren is almost done, as the lair for Mamba has started still on, let's see, yes, on 1 gas, and he's only mining gas with 1 drone. So I'm really curious to see what he will use that gas for. Now the Roach Warren is also going down for Mamba, but I guess Roach production will start momentarily for Kilau as well. Or will he just go for that early 3rd base? Where is this drone going? He's going to go for that 3rd base, just as Mamba is going as well. It's almost done even. But with 1 attack from Kilau, I'm not sure if he's actually able to hold it. The worker supplies are actually getting very even again. They're equalized now, but the army supply is definitely in favor of Kilau, which he definitely has going for that with the sniping of those 2 queens. Now this overlord does spot that 3rd base, and does Mamba know about that other 3rd base? Yes, he just checked with his Zergling. He just ran it up and down to see what is going on, and Mamba is starting to mine from that 3rd base location. Now Zergling's making it across the map. Still they don't have speed. It's about to finish up finally. But once it is done, he might just take out this base. It is very realistic at this time, because what does Mamba really have? He does not have a whole lot. He has a lot of banelings. No, excuse me, that is Kilau. He has a lot of roaches in production, but not a lot of army on the map. And is he going to go for a run by into the main base? He wants to get those drone kills. He does not care about the base, it seems. But the first roaches are popping right now. They will definitely help with the defense. And again, another queen gets sniped off. Some Zerglings are being sent back to that 3rd base location, but these banelings, and a lot of banelings for Kilau, making it into the mineral line. And there's a lot of juicy workers right there, and he gets a beautiful shot off on that. It looks very dire for Mamba at this time. Kilau doubling the worker supply of Mamba, and Mamba does have a little bit of army supply, but these links are still in the main base, and he's not mining at this time. I don't think that Mamba can come back from this at this point. 19 workers are left. Zerglings are finally being cleaned up by those roaches. The 3rd base hatchery is still alive, but yes, he did hold off this attack, but what about the next wave of attacks, and what about the wave that is coming after that? Looking at that production tab, 12 roaches coming out for Kilau at this time. Mining at the 3rd base also ramped up. A lot of drones mining there. 64 workers against 21, and yes, you can see it, 37 workers were killed by Kilau. The counterattack is going on as well, but even the Spinecrawler gets transfused, and there's the GG, the Heralds of Apocalypse, taking this clan war over xGame. Kilau just all killing everyone from their clan. A very short clan war, I should say. We saw only 4 matches, and in well, just short of 1.5 hours we were